I always come back to the point that you have to explore what you're interested in. Although blockchain is like a great buzzword at the moment, a lot of people are interested because it is just like on everybody's minds at the moment, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be actually interested in it. If you are genuinely interested in it, the sky is the limit. The opportunities will be there.
Hey folks, Flo here with CryptoNews Canada at the Canadian Blockchain Summit. I'm here with Prasanthi or Prasanthi, we can choose apparently, from Joberfer. And I'm going to start by asking you to introduce yourself and Joberfer in 1 minute or less.
Thank you, Flo. Thank you for having me on the show. Great show, by the way. I'm Prasanthi Naidoo, the founder of Joberfer.com. And at Joberfer, we help people earn money and get jobs. We also help employers save time, save money, and hire faster.
Amazing. Well, that was like 20 seconds, so I'm going to ask you to expand it a little bit and maybe start by telling us, what are you doing here at the Canadian Blockchain Summit?
Well, number one, I'm really interested in the Canadian blockchain space and I want to learn more. So I just want to enrich my own knowledge of blockchain. And number two, I'd love to just meet all the companies that's here. There's some amazing companies doing like great work and I just wanted to network. I wanted to learn a little bit more. I also wanted to inspire new employees to come onto Joberfer.com and to utilize our service to see how we can help them. So a few different reasons, but really it's just to also give back, to see is there any way that I can contribute to the space as well, being an early founder of startup here in Calgary.
Yeah, so do you see any particular sort of job market growth opportunity around blockchain?
100%. A lot of people I met here today at the conference have been asking me like, how can I get a job in one of these companies? And I said, well, I'm currently doing business development with a lot of the employers right now. We are currently beta testing our site, but our plan is to get as many of these jobs coming into our platform that you can actually apply to. So number one, there's a lot of interest from job seekers, which is great.
Yeah.
Number two, I've been speaking to all the employers and they have been like, we need to find people. We need to find qualified people. We need to find people who are interested in the space. So there is certainly a very active market here. Connecting them is what we are trying to do.
Fantastic. Well, let's zoom in a little bit on that then. What kind of jobs exist in the blockchain space?
Oh my goodness. So for example, one of my early employer partners is Binance.
Okay.
And they are currently advertising for a data engineer on our platform, which is pretty cool. So there's going to be a lot of those engineering type roles that the companies are looking for. I have another company, they called Minerva AI. They're a Toronto-based, they are in the financial crime space. They're also a startup but in growth phase, and they're currently hiring for an account enterprise executive to join their team. So there is a diversity in roles, and it depends on what stage of growth the company is. So, you have a choice right now of roles. So a blockchain is no different than another company that's in growth phase. It's basically going through the steps. Okay, if I'm a tech company, I do need developers. If I'm growing, I'm going to need business development people.
HR, operations,
exactly.
all the usual.
So all of those roles will be coming, but it will be focused on blockchain, which is pretty cool.
Right, and a lot of tech jobs, as you said, engineering, coders, etc. Data scientists.
Absolutely.
I'm wondering, you have a unique vantage point on both sides, as you said, of the labor market. So what should maybe a young, let's say Canadian, that is considering blockchain as a career, what should he, they, her, basically consider preparing for? What kind of education, what kind of experience or expertise should that person build?
That's such a great question, and it really depends on what the passion of the person is. Like what space do they want to enter in the whole blockchain sphere? I would suggest coming out to events like this, where they can meet companies in the space who are actively doing great things. For example, we have exchanges, we have mining companies, we have several, even education companies, we have credential verification companies. There's so many different companies actively working in blockchain. They can come through and see what inspires them. And then when they have this sort of overview of the blockchain community, it's not only cryptocurrency, is what I'm trying to say. There's so many different aspects of blockchain technology, so many different applications. It's really
and so many different service providers too.
So many different service providers. It's really up to that individual to see where they are passionate about, like what area of the blockchain community they are passionate about, and network. Networking is one of the best opportunities to get in front of employers, to be able to learn what they do, but also to be able to express your interest of getting involved. So that's what I will encourage those young job seekers who are not sure about this blockchain space. Attend events, attend conferences, learn as much as you can. That's one. Number two, reading. Being self-taught in blockchain is extremely important because this is relatively a newer technology. So if they are still uncertain and they're not sure about it, learn as much as you can. And reading about it, there's so many great online resources that you can simply Google, and there'll be a ton of meaningful resources that come up. Read about it, see what you're interested in. I always come back to the point that you have to explore what you're interested in. Although blockchain is like a great buzzword at the moment, a lot of people are interested because it is just like on everybody's minds at the moment, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be actually interested in it. If you are genuinely interested in it, the sky is the limit. The opportunities will be there.
So what about Joberfer itself? What opportunities do you see to leverage blockchain for Joberfer and its development?
That's a great question. So in our product roadmap for Joberfer, we are going to give users who are the referrers and applicants the opportunity to withdraw their referral fee in either cryptocurrency or in fiat currency, fiat money. And we will need to utilize the blockchain in order to do so. So it's not right now in the platform, but it is a future product feature that we plan on releasing. We are literally 1 week old. We just launched our beta test site at the moment. Hence it
a week ago,
last Thursday. we are,
congratulations.
Thank you so much. We are in our soft launch. This is our minimum viable product to validate demand and validate the space. And I am overwhelmed by the support because we have huge companies like Binance who are partnering with us. We have other technology companies like CondoBridge. It's a tech company in Alberta who's focusing on the property management industry, partnering with us. We have then restaurants and those groups that are coming to us and thinking, wow, this is cool, let us partner with you.
And if I can just interject, a lot of industries right now are having labor shortages, right? So how to connect with the job seekers is a real challenge. And I guess making 100%. A platform like this that I guess makes it more, I was thinking the network effect.
It's the network effect, 100%. Right? It's all about the network effect. We are democratizing referrals to jobs. A lot of the time, if you're an up and coming startup, you might not even have a network at that stage because nobody knows about you. However, if you post a job on a platform like ours, we then advertise it to everyone anywhere, and somebody with a network might see that job posting and say, hey, I actually know somebody who could be like really great. And this is the actual first story we received when we started calling the applicants who have been using our site. Because listen, we've only launched a week ago, last Thursday.
Amazing.
And we've already got a flow of qualified applicants coming through for our employer job postings on joberfer.com right now. So I wanted to learn why they're coming. I wanted to do some, customer discovery. And so I called every one of them up. And the first guy I called up, I said, hey, how did you even know about us? Like, we literally just launched on Thursday. You are now like applying over the weekend. Nobody even knows Joberfer exists. He says, well, my fiance saw your LinkedIn post and she saw the job ad and she referred it to me. She said, wow, this is such a cool opportunity, you got to check it out. And because she referred it to him, he literally saw the opportunity, he read it and said, oh my God, this is a cool opportunity. I actually want to move to Alberta, and he applied to this role. And this was the very reason why we built this platform.
And it happens on your mobile in a few clicks.
And it happens like literally within a click. So that is the kind of of disruption we are trying to bring to the market in trying to help employers save time, save money, and hire faster by only delivering qualified applicants, number one. So our platform pre-screens the applicants. Number two, we only deliver to the employer what they are looking for. So if they only want 5 applicants to choose from, because remember, employers are busy people. They don't have all the time in the world to go through hundreds of applicants. So if they only want 5, we deliver them the 5 qualified applicants. And we ask them to give us a guarantee that they will respond to the applicant within 7 days of them replying, of applying.
This way it keeps the platform alive, of course.
It keeps it alive, it keeps everybody engaged. We value user feedback and user interaction on our site. And when I say users, it's the referrers and the applicants coming to our site. And we want to make sure we give you the best experience. And one of the things we can do is make sure that you are timelessly notified every step of the process. And that's what we have on our system. So for example, if you were not qualified and you did not meet the screening criteria, we send you an automated email to let you know, unfortunately, you did not meet the pre-screening. You're welcome to look at other jobs. The employer could still reach out to you, but there's no guarantee in that case. But at least we are managing your expectations now. Now you're not just waiting,
that's such a pain,
you know, right? So it's something we're trying to solve for both the applicant and for the employer, and we are compensating now the referrer for participating, being part of our platform. We view referrers as our partners. We are sharing the fees that we are earning from employers with our referrers, and hence we are really trying to look after them and make sure they come back to our platform and use it frequently and earn an additional line of revenue.
Well, Prasanthi, you certainly have a lot of energy and passion as the founder of Joberfer. Maybe you want to show your T-shirt a little bit more.
I love that.
Tagline, we help people earn money and get
jobs.
Fantastic. Interview with Prasanthi here at the Canadian Blockchain Summit for CryptoNews Canada. Hope you enjoyed one of our last interviews for this event, but please stay tuned to all of our channels on YouTube, on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and check out all the other interviews. Thanks again. I'm Flo and Future Flo on Twitter. Cheerio.